Good day, sir. I'm Midshipman Maria of Traditium, and today I will identify the process and events which take place in 4-stroke cycle and 2-stroke cycle diesel engine, and I will explain the methods of charging. Let's find out. This is the 4-stroke cycle engine. The 4-stroke diesel engine. A 4-stroke is an internal combustion engine which the piston completes 4 separate strokes when turning the piston. A stroke refers to the full travel of the piston along the cylinder in outer direction. The 4-stroke are turns in case compression, power, and exhaust. Letter A presents as the intake. Intake also known as the induction or suction. The stroke, the piston begins at the top dead center and ends at the bottom dead center. In this stroke, the valve must be open in position while the piston push an air-fuel mixture into the cylinder and produce the same vacuum pressure to the cylinder. To the downward motion, the piston is moving down. Air is being sucked in by the downward motion against the piston. Letter B. Letter B or number process of 4-stroke cycle engine is called compression. The stroke begins at the bottom dead center or just at the end of the suction stroke and ends at the top dead center. In this stroke, the piston compresses at the air mixture in preparation for ignition during the power stroke. Both the intake and exhaust valves are closed during the stage. Compression means it compresses the air-fuel mixture in preparation for ignition during the power stroke. Letter C. Letter C or the third process of 4-stroke cycle diesel engine is called power or combustion. It is also known as the ignition. This is the start of the second evolution of the 4-stroke cycle at the point of the crankshaft has completed the full 360-degree revolution while the piston is at the top dead center. The compressed air-fuel mixture ignited by the spark plug in the gasoline engine or heat generated by high compression is diesel engine. Forcefully, it returns the piston at the bottom dead center. These strokes produce the mechanical work. Letter D. Letter D or the last part of the process of the 4-stroke cycle diesel engine is called exhaust, known as the outlet. During the exhaust stroke, the piston once again turns at the bottom dead center to the top dead center while the exhaust valve is open. This action expels the spent air-fuel mixtures to the exhaust valve. This is the 2-stroke cycle engine. Next is the 2-stroke cycle diesel, and today I will identify the process of events which takes place in the 2-stroke cycle diesel engine. A 2-stroke diesel engine or the 2-stroke cycle diesel engine is a type of interval combustion engine that contains a power cycle when the 2 strokes or up and down motion to the piston during the power cycle. This power cycle is being completed in one evolution of the crankshaft. It means in the 2-stroke engine, the end of the combustion stroke and the beginning of the compression stroke happens simultaneously while the intake and exhaust or the scavenging function occurs during at the same time. 2-stroke diesel engine only requires 2 piston movement in order to generate power overall. The 2-stroke engine contains 2 procedures. Number 1, compression stroke. In this stroke, the inlet port opens, the air-fuel mixture enters the chamber, and the piston moves upward compressing this mixture. A spark plug ignites, the compressed fuel begins at the stroke. Number 2. Power stroke. The heated gas exerts high pressure over the piston. The piston moves downward